And Matt, my co-anchor, just realized that a lot of us here in Texas call it a corny dog.
Yeah.
Not just a corn dog.
I'm not on that train. I don't know. Us Californians just say corn dog. Matt, you're from Texas too, so you be the deciding factor.
I say both, but as long as it's a Fletcher's, I don't care what you call it.
Okay, so a Fletcher's dog.
At Sonic, like if you go to Sonic, it does say corn dog.
Corn dog.
But if you say to them, I want a corny dog, they know what you're talking about.
They know what you mean.
Maybe the Southern hasn't gotten to me yet. Give me a couple months, maybe I'll start calling it corn dog.
Wait, what do you call a Coke? That's the real litmus test.
Coke.
Okay, all right, he's good.
He's
He's good.
I just say soda.
Okay.
Actually, I really just say Dr. Pepper because that's all I drink. So.
Right.
We'll let that slide. All right, what's happening in our temperatures?
Right, yeah. Let's take a look. So today, 88, and again, that's where we're supposed to be for this time of the year. And again, I've heard a couple of people tell me, hey, it felt great today. I've also heard a couple of people tell me today that it was very warm outside. And, you know, you're both right, because here's the deal. It was 97 on Monday. So, yeah, we dropped quite a bit behind that cold front. 66, that's where we started. So, again, very close to the numbers for this time of the year. That's good news. And, again, with the cold front bringing us rain, we continue to maintain a pretty healthy departure from where we're supposed to be in terms of rainfall. We're still 5 inches plus above where we're supposed to be for this time of the year. So that's good news. The bad news is we went about 2 weeks without any rain. So I showed you the drought monitor earlier at 6 o'clock. And yeah, it is starting to sneak back in just a little bit. Taking a look at our brand new Salado tower cam here, sponsored by the Barton House. 71 right now in Salado, northeast winds at about 5 miles per hour. And again, seeing lots of nighttime critters flying around the tower cam there. So again, that's a common thing across central Texas, trust me. 68 right now in Waco and Gatesville, 70 right now in Hamilton, down to Goldthwaite and Meridian, 78 still in College Station. So still holding on down there. Again, I lived for about a year down in College Station before I moved over to Temple. So again, it stays very warm. Day, night, doesn't matter down there in the Brazos Valley. As far as your satellite radar goes, again, clear skies across the area, and without that blanket of cloud cover, we're going to be able to cool down pretty nicely tonight. We're going to go with 62 from Waco to Marlin to Temple, 63 tonight in Killeen, maybe even the upper 50s the further west you go towards Goldthwaite and San Saba. So again, it's going to be a very nice morning for you. Not too bad of an afternoon either. I think most of us stay below 90. This particular forecast model is trying to draw a couple of 90s into central Texas. I really just think a handful of us may touch 90 tomorrow, but for the most part, upper 80s. A couple of degrees warmer than that even for the weekend there, 88 Saturday and Sunday. And of course, we talk a lot about the high school game of the week. We also got college games this weekend. If you're sticking around, if you're heading up to, heading up to Stillwater, sorry, they're out of town this weekend. If you're heading up to Stillwater, it's going to be a pretty decent day there for football. At about 2:30, that's when they're kicking off against the Oklahoma State Cowboys. If you're staying here, this is the one I was looking for. If you're staying around town, we got A&M staying in town to take on Auburn. And again, it's going to be pretty warm. Again, those 2:30 kicks, they can get pretty warm as you get towards the third and fourth quarter, so watch out for that. In terms of your 7-day forecast, consistency is kind of the name of the game here. We're going to stay within 85 to 88, within 3 degrees basically for the next 7 days. Again, I just want to point out the good news. It's going to start off each day in the 60s, and we're going to see plenty of sunshine staying dry at least the first part of next week. May see a little bit of a pattern shift by the end of next week. We'll keep an eye on it. And of course, you can keep an eye on your forecast anytime you need it by downloading our 6 Plus app. It's free on your smart TV.